White Wolf, baby. On November the 16th, 2004, exactly 20 years ago, Troika Games released this naughty little edgy game. Yep, Troika. Troika means threesome in certain Slavic languages. Fun fact for you. That's right, this is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This game was actually really poorly optimized, had a really bad release. Because, I mean, it came out like a couple days after Halo 2, after Half-Life 2. While it being a first-person shooter, even though it's not a first-person shooter, of course it was going to have some really stiff competition. The World of Darkness. That's the name of the setting. I was thinking of actually making my own character. And this time I'm going to play something I've never played before. I'm going to be a Ventru. Truly the upper echelons of society, the Ventru are seen as the honorable and virtuous leaders of the Camarilla. They wholeheartedly support the Masquerade, influencing the mortal and undead worlds. They help them maintain the Masquerade as well as garner support for themselves. Clan Ventru is an exclusive and powerful gathering of immortals, and even the lowliest initiate of Clan Ventru can expect special treatment in kindred society. This regal bloodline, however, gains no nourishment from the lowborn and thin-blooded. Ventru gain no blood from feeding on animals. Feeding on low-life humans, prostitutes, and the homeless can cause the Ventru to vomit. This is the guy, and this is the gal. Good stuff. Reminds me of 2B from Nier. This isn't completely accurate to the lore. Every individual vampire has his own preference. In this case, your character, can't feed on prostitutes and homeless. And I think rats too. This is your character sheet. I'm gonna be making this a social build because, I mean, Ventru, of course it's gonna be a social build. It's not gonna be a melee guy. Let's see. Probably gonna go with Dominate. Yeah, that's good. You can put 1 point in disciplines, 6 in abilities. For Ventru specifically, you have 2 in talents. I think I'm gonna go with. Well, do I want? Do I really want seduction on this character? Probably not. Intimidation. I don't think I'm gonna need this. Brawl is good only for feeding. But if I'm gonna be a social character, am I really gonna need to feed forcefully? We'll see. Probably gonna go with. Maybe some defense. Okay, yeah. I can put 2 into talents. Let's see. Security is useful. And knowledges. I think I'm gonna go with maybe computer, because hacking is a thing. Although scholarship lets you use. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go with dominate as my main social thing. I'm not gonna use persuasion or intimidation. It's fine. Research is useful. This is mainly for guns. Let's go with intelligence, I guess. Even though I'd like to have some, you know, I want to have some defense. I think that'd be pretty useful. More defense here. I can't put anything into physical. That's the thing. And here, let's go with, I don't know. Do I want to sell stuff? Let's see. Probably into. Well, this is persuasion. I want to do dominate instead. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go all into. Yeah. Okay. This. This. And maybe this. Yeah. I think this looks good. Auto level is off. You do not want to have this, ever. Ever. I think I'm good. Let's begin. The embrace. The act of transforming a mortal into a vampire. They have a lot of lore.
I want to show you something.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
You gotta love the voice acting, the facial animations. It was revolutionary for the time. Still is, kind of. This is your game now. This is your character. You can be first person, you can be third person. I gotta remember the controls in this.
What a scene, man. Hoo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Now, this is basically if you want to do the tutorial or not. Which, since this is a new series I'm starting, I'm gonna do the tutorial. Only the first time. I'm gonna ask him a couple of questions now. What happened in there?
Don't worry, kiddo, you'll adjust. I'd love to explain it all, but time's a wasting. You want some help or what?
Okay, I could use the help.
All right. Why don't we, step out back here?
He sounded like Quagmire. Alright! Yeah, let's get away from that horrible place. And now the tutorial starts.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know? Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
I don't remember.
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Ah, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, but your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human, or SOB can't find his car.
So, what do I mean,
All right. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
I love the lore and the explanation indeed. Won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Alright. This is your blood pool. Blood is the fuel for your vampiric powers, or disciplines. When your blood pool is low, you need to refill it. Humans are an abundant source of blood in most areas of the game. One is in the alley around the corner. Left click to continue. So the bar to your right is your blood. Typically right is your health, but here it's your blood, which is not your health. Feeding on humans fuels your blood pool. To feed, approach your victim and press the feed key, default F, when you're close. It is important that humans do not see you feed on other humans. Once you have begun feeding on your victim, you'll see this bar appear. This represents your victim's blood pool. You should stop feeding before emptying his blood pool and killing him. Press feed, default F, again to stop feeding. Hi. Gimme. Ah, that's good. Good stuff. Takes a while. It's a good thing nobody's seeing this. I mean, damn. And don't kill him. No need to kill him. He's an innocent. He's in a trance. He's all good. He'll recover. They always do. Before I go back to Jack, I'm just gonna look at these holes in the wall. Look at them plot holes, like Jack says himself. Sup, bro?
Yeah. Ah, yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
I don't know how I feel about it, but it does feel good.
All right, now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah, like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm going to live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Got it.
Okay, now. The fuck is this? Look, you get inside here and head upstairs. Meet up a bit. I'm just gonna see what the fuck is.
You do that. Now, I believe no? Okay, no, this is your hotkeys. I don't have anything yet, so I'm just gonna leave this for now. Although I do have blood buff, trance, brain wipe, fortitude, presence, blood buff. I'm just gonna bind these real quick. I think this should be good. I have my dominate on 1 and 2. When I unlock the other dominate powers, steps, I'm gonna add them to the 3, 4, 5. Fortitude for 6, presence, I'm not really gonna use that. Nothing on 7 and 8, and 9 is just convenient at the end of the keyboard for blood buff. I think that should be good.
Go on, I'll meet you in there.
Okay. At the bottom of your screen is the use icon. This icon appears when you're able to use the object in front of you. Press the use key, Default D, to use the object that it indicates. The use icon is context sensitive. That is, it will look different depending on the object you can use. In this case, a door that can be opened. Yeah, context sensitive key. I can conquer bad fur day. You can hold stuff with E. And just like throw it away. Press the jump key, default space, to jump. Jump onto the boxes against the wall and up to the walkway above. Just throwing this stuff. It's a little janky. Actually, it's really janky, even for platforming in a Source game. Because this game was really buggy on release, but the fans have been really keeping it alive. Your feats are the combinations of your various abilities and attributes. The higher your feats score, the better you are at the activities they influence. Inspection is a feat. It is the combination of perception and investigation. It allows you to see hidden and secret things. For example, the lockpick on the crate in front of you. You can find your feats listed in the right-hand side of your character sheet. Now, this is useful if you're playing for the first time. Inspection. You can pick up certain objects in the world. If you're able to pick up an object, you'll see a use icon appear for it when you're close enough, and the crosshairs in the center of your screen are over it. Press the use key, Default D, to pick up the lockpick. Now, you actually don't get this if you skip the tutorial mission. You can buy it later for money. Now, this is infinite.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. The Sabbat, they're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabbat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
So what's up?
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince.
What's the prince a prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Shh, shh. Heads up. Back away. frenzied Sabat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm on it. To access your quest log, press the quest log key, default L. The quest log contains information about your quests, as well as any notes and instructions you will need to complete them. So let's press L. There it is. Jihad for beginners. A vicious vampire faction. Yeah, you see the quest. When a door is locked, you'll see this use icon. Lockpicking, a combination of dexterity and security, is a feat that helps you to open locked doors with a lockpick. When you see this icon, press the use key, default E, to try and lockpick it. Once you've begun lockpicking, you'll see this bar. It represents the time needed to pick a lock. If the value of your lockpicking feat is equal to or greater than the difficulty of the lock, you'll be able to pick it. Lockpicking. You can interrupt it, it's fine. Even if you... And this is... Your lockpick is infinitely reusable. This is locked, but you need something else.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
I have my moments.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Wait, I still got a list of people from high school. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento, and it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Ah, I get it.
Keep our secret, and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. Ugh. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Camarilla, so they're like the vampire good guys?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
Alright, so what's next?
Alright, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean exactly?
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. We gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I'll find it. Area indicator. The icon to the left indicates that you're in a combat area. Combat. Anything goes. Masquerade. Respect the masquerade. Elysium. Vampire neutral ground. No combat or disciplines are allowed, except blood buff while lockpicking. In masquerade areas, breaking the masquerade will carry dire consequences, such as the unwanted attention of vampire hunters. After 5 masquerade violations, your game is over. Your current number of violations is displayed in the upper right corner of your character sheet. So, right here. Well then. You can do one of two things. You can either... Actually, you can't really do anything. When you can use a computer, you will see this icon. This use icon. Computers are often helpful in solving quests. They can hold information like emails and files, as well as control various electronic devices. Each computer will have a list of the menus and commands you can use. Many menus and commands will be password protected. Hacking, a combination of wits and computer, is a feat that allows you to hack into password protected items. You'll be prompted to press Ctrl-C to attempt your hacking feat. If the value of your hacking feat is equal to or greater than the difficulty of the encryption, you will be successful. To stop using a computer, type quit or use the escape key. That's the cool thing about this being a PC game. You can use your keyboard. So you can use stuff like help. It's your tutorial. But let's instead... Welcome, Jack. Let's instead use the safe plan. A password is required to enter this subcategory. Let's press Ctrl and C. Making hack attempt at skill 3. Chop shop. Good. Unlock. Safe door is unlocked. And that's it. Now this safe is unlocked. When you approach a container, you will see this use icon. Use the use key, default E, to open it. If it is locked, try your lockpick. Once opened, your inventory appears on the top left side of the screen, and the container's contents are on the right. Select items with any mouse button. This is very much a 2004 game. Very goth. Yeah, I love it. There it is, the chop shop key. Key to the stairwell at the back of the chop shop. Sure, let's take it. This is my inventory, right here. This is the chest, and this is my thing. Cool.
There we go. Now take that keycard and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Got it. Press the inventory key, default I, to access your inventory. Click on the left and right arrow buttons above your inventory list with any mouse button to access different inventory categories. Keys are located in the equipment category on a key ring. Most keys, once used, will not be needed again and are removed. Some doors have magnetic locks and cannot be picked open. They must be opened with the appropriate key card. What does this do? If you read this, by the way, password chop shop, you can see the password. And cool thing about passwords is they're always the same. They never actually change. So if you have a... Oh, Jack is fast. Damn, look at him, he's gone. Unlocked and lost. It's fine. You can just write them down or look them up. The passwords, I mean. You've been wounded by the Sabbat. This blue bar represents your current level of health. As you sustain regular damage, it'll turn black. If your health is completely depleted, you suffer final death, and your game is over. Your health regenerates over time. When you're feeding, your health regenerates much faster. If your health bar begins to turn yellow, it means you sustained aggravated damage. Certain hazards like fire and supernatural attacks cause aggravated damage. This takes much longer to heal than regular damage. So you get kind of beat up there. You can't go back, which is fine. And let's go talk to Jack, because he's been really helpful so far.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabbat vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but he'll do.
What's the difference? Blood's blood, right?
Well, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
If you say so.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Let's say I get a little overzealous. What happens then?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
The beast? What exactly does that mean?
The beast? It's always there. It's waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can't kill anyone. That seems a little, restricting.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Got it.
All right, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Be back in a minute. This is our quest. Drinky, drinky. Actually, I already regenerated. It's fine. Remember, you want to avoid draining your victims. Draining innocent humans will give you a penalty to your humanity. The lower your humanity, the closer you get to the beast. If your humanity gets too low, you'll begin to lose control of your character. This is known as frenzying, and may result in a masquerade violation if you're around humans. As a Ventrue, you have a more refined taste in blood. If you feed on bums or prostitutes, you stand the chance of vomiting up all the blood that you drain from them. Ventrue gain no blood from feeding on rats. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch this guy.
Hey, crab nipple this and crab nipple that and...
Quite. I'm good. I'm good.
Go on. I'll be right here.
I have to. Fine. Come here, you.
Not quite as good, huh? You could do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing. Ugh.
The blood of that bum was bad enough. I won't feed on a rat.
Just couldn't bear it, huh? It's okay. Polite kindred society looks down on that kind of thing anyway.
I can see why. I'm not done with rodent myself.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Just one guy?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Sneak where?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
I'll do my best. See you in a minute.
Alright, go.
Gone. Sneaking, a combination of dexterity and stealth, is a feat that allows you to move among your victims and enemies without being detected. You must be crouched to sneak. You can crouch by pressing the crouch key. Default control. The meter to the left indicates the proximity of your enemies and their chances of detecting you if they are looking your way. Green means you're completely safe. Yellow means you might be seen. And red means they will see you if they look in your direction. An enemy's chance of detecting you is directly tied to your sneaking feat. If you're detected, your enemies will often say as much and come to investigate. There are the rats he was talking about. Yeah, I'm not touching that. So let's go. Sneaking time. I'm actually gonna go in third person just to make it, you know, a bit more visually apparent that I'm sneaking. The little bar that's filling up is how lit I am and how much light there is around. Here it's completely black because I'm in not in any direct light. It's going up to 69. Oh, he's gonna see me if he turns around. Good thing he got a little distracted there by this thing blowing up in his face, pretty much. Come on there. Is he gonna just he's just gonna stay there, isn't he? Well, I know what I can do. Oh, shit. He was looking that way. What am I supposed to do? You've been detected by your enemy. Try again, remembering to crouch by pressing the crouch key. Use a route taking you through the shadows and behind cover. Yeah, if you fail, you have to do it perfectly. Okay. It's a tutorial, so it's fine. In real life, or in the real game, if you get detected, you just have to fight. It doesn't actually tell you, oh, you know, you have to use perfect stealth. Yeah, I think he has to distract me here, so I can just go. Oh, he's gonna see me. He's gonna see me. Shh. Be quiet, myself. Look at those nails, bro. Damn. How do you see? Okay. Let's try this again. You can jump, but it's super slow. It's not like Skyrim where you can crouch and jump and it's super high. No, of course not. I was playing combat music now. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why the explosion didn't trigger this time. I don't remember the explosion last time I played this game.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry, he's probably greener than you.
What makes you think that?
The Sabbats, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
How can that be?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that with shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
I'll do my best.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
I'll keep that in mind. See ya.
Go get him.
I'm on it. To engage in unarmed combat, you need to equip your fists and then attack. My fists are equipped. To equip your fists, press the melee weapons key, default F1, until your fists icon is highlighted in your melee weapon inventory list, and then click the left mouse button. Pressing the attack key, default left click, initiates your attack. Your unarmed combat feat is a combination of strength and brawl. It directly affects your success in an unarmed combat. There are different attacks depending on what direction you're moving when you initiate your attack. Try different combinations of moving and attacking in the upcoming battle. You can also block your enemy's attacks by pressing and holding the attack mode key, default tab. To put your fists away, press the holster weapon key, default H. This is very much like Morrowind actually. Let's equip our fists. There it is, fists equipped. Come here. I'm gonna use blood buff for this because it makes me stronger. Oh damn, that was it. You've just picked up a tire iron. To equip this weapon, press the melee weapons key, default F1, until the tire iron is highlighted in your melee weapon inventory list, and then click the left mouse button. Pressing the attack key will initiate your attack. This icon indicates the weapon that you currently have equipped. For ranged weapons, there are numbers of indicating your current reserve of ammunition. Later on in the game, you'll find armor to protect yourself. Equip it in the same way as the weapons by pressing the armor key, default F3, until the armor is highlighted, and then clicking the left mouse button. So let's equip this baby. There it is. And I think you can see... Oh, this is from blood buff, by the way. It boosts all your physicals, like... Up to, I think up to, like, 5 more or something. Or 4 more. I don't remember if you actually level these up and it's still... I think it just maxes and doesn't actually give you anything additional. I don't remember. It's been forever since I played this.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabbat are going all out. You better head underground, avoid stray bullets.
Sounds like a good strategy.
Alright, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
See ya. When you're in position to perform a stealth kill, you'll see this icon. Stealth kills have the advantage of being silent. To perform a stealth kill, equip your fists or a melee weapon, crouch, and sneak up behind your victim until you see the stealth kill icon, then press the use key, default E. Or when you're on higher stealth levels, the attack key, default left click. I want to use my fists just to show this one off, because it's different depending on your weapon. Using the fists just snaps his neck. This the door?
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
Great, just my luck. Disciplines are your vampiric powers. This icon indicates the discipline you currently have selected. There are 2 kinds of disciplines, passive and targeted. Passive disciplines directly affect you, and targeted disciplines directly affect your enemies. All disciplines cost a certain amount of blood from your blood pool to activate. Blood buff is another ability common to all vampires. Scroll the mouse wheel and select blood buff, and use the power key, default right click, to activate it. Blood buff gives you a temporary boost to all of your physical attributes. It is useful in a variety of situations, like picking a lock that would otherwise be too difficult. Note, in Elysium areas, you can use blood buff while picking a lock only. So, because you can't fight there. So, if I tried this normally, It's too hard for me. Watch. Yep. My luck picking is... Where is it? Only 2. This one is 3. So, using blood buff, I'll succeed. Because now my luck picking is 6 because of these. Strength, dexterity, and stamina boosts. And let's open. Now this is... depending on what clan you play, this will be different, obviously. Ventrue have 3 unique disciplines. Dominate, the ability to bend people to your will. Fortitude, preternatural toughness and constitution. Presence, the mystical projection of personality, inspiring fear and awe. Fortitude is a passive discipline. It's also time-based. Once activated, pay attention to the discipline timer on the bottom right of your screen. Use of Fortitude is not a masquerade violation. There is a Sabbat guard up ahead. Use Fortitude to armor yourself and kill him. Scroll the mouse wheel to select Fortitude and use the power key, default right click, to activate it. Fortitude is most effective when used with another weapon. After activating Discipline, equip your tire iron and attack him. I think I'm actually gonna change some of the bindings just so I can have stuff like Fortitude being more readily available. I think this will be good. Now let's equip our thing and use our thing. Not blood buff, my bad. Fortitude. How about the backwards attack? Yeah, it's quite janky, you can see. Right, Jack? You seeing this? That's locked.
I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here. You'll come to an elevator around the way.
I'll meet you over there.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
No problem. Now I have to just continue. Presence is the power to mystically project your personality. Presence is a passive discipline. Once you activate it, pay attention to the discipline timer on the bottom right of your screen. Use of Presence is not a masquerade violation. There is a Sabbat guard up ahead. Use Presence to frighten and then kill him. Scroll the mouse wheel to select Presence and use the power key, default right click, to activate it. When close by, the guard should lose his combat effectiveness. Presence is most effective when used with a weapon. After activating a discipline, equip your tire iron and attack him. It's basically a debuff. Oops. There he is. You can see he's effective. Even though he is blocking, it's still doing damage to him. He is kidding me. Can I block? Of course I can block. Okay, that was actually tougher than I expected. Tougher than I remember, for sure. Well, this isn't really going to be a combat character. Dominate is the vampiric power to bend others to your will. Dominate is a targeted discipline. The effect and its length varies with each level. Use of Dominate is not a masquerade violation. There are 2 guards up ahead. Use Dominate to incapacitate them and then kill them. You have level 2 Dominate, known as Brainwipe. Scroll the mouse wheel to select Brainwipe, move nearer to the guards, and use the power key, default right click, to activate the discipline. Brainwipe is an area of effect discipline. Both guards, being fairly close together, will become mesmerized. Equip your tire iron and kill them. I actually hope I have enough, wait, which one once again? 4, okay, 4. Oh, they're surely mesmerized. You can clearly tell. What if I use it again? I'm really low on the blood, so I don't really want to use it again. I've never had so much trouble in the tutorial. I mean, I know I have like no combat stats whatsoever, but still, I'm gonna be making this a social character pretty much. When you can pick up an object and throw it, you'll see this use icon. To pick up an object, press the use key, default E. To throw it, press the attack key, default left click. Thrown objects make noise and can be used to distract your enemies. There's a Savad vampire up ahead, guarding the exit. Crouch, find an object that you can pick up, and throw it away from the guard to distract him. Once he is away from the exit, sneak through the room and leave. Okay. We have these things. There's the guard, the guard, and... Huh? He's like, what was that noise? You don't have to kill him.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
So, what do we do?
They probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Useless against vampires?
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
I hear you.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
Okay. You have been given a 39 revolver. To equip it, press the ranged weapons key, default F2, until the revolver icon is highlighted, and then left click. To fire, press the attack key, default left click. Some weapons, but not the 38, have an alternate firing mode, such as automatic fire. Press the attack mode key, default tab, to toggle it. Ranged combat, a combination of perception and firearms, is a feat that affects how well you shoot a gun. When you can equip a gun, you will see the ranged combat cursor. Its spread and the speed at which it focuses is a direct result of the value of your ranged combat feat. There are some bottles on a crate at the end of the hall. Aim your cursor, wait for it to fully focus, and use the attack key, default left click, to fire the gun. Now, guns in this game, initially they kind of suck. As you can see, I'm missing. Doesn't matter if I crouch. But if I move, it's like Counter-Strike. It's like, whoa. Yeah, I'll shoot the bottle, don't worry. I'm not missing, my character is missing, okay? We good? Okay, we good. I'm not touching these rats. No way, bro. No way, punk. Let's go to... G, I guess. We're in the basement, this is the ground floor. Now, a couple of guys I gotta wipe out here. Need blood. I can see that. Gimme. I'm gonna shoot this guy first. Now feed my child. Ah, that's the stuff. But I kinda want more. I want so much more. Combat is not the only solution for sticky situations. You can also use your feats and disciplines in dialogue. When you're able to do this, your responses will show up in the different colors, and when using higher resolution different fonts that are identical, that are indicated below. You can see those.
This indicates a domination response.
And blood cost. This indicates a persuasion response. This indicates a seduction response.
This indicates an intimidation response.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Yeah, this is a social game. I mean, you can obviously use combat as much as you want, but this is also a social game. We just check these out, what damage they do. Not this. Let's see, damage potential 10, lethality 7, 12, 9. Feat adjustment, I guess, is like scaling in the Souls games. I think the knife is a pretty reasonable thing to use. I'm gonna have to drink some more blood, yeah.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
That's it? It's all over?
Until the next night when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on.
So this is normal?
Well, to be honest, you came at well, an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity. Oh, boy. Oh, I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but... nah, hell, you'll figure it all out. If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
And that was the tutorial. You have received 2 experience points. By pressing the character editor key, Default C, you can access the your character sheet. Okay, there's a typo there. And spend your experience points where you see fit. Unspent experience points will stay in your available experience pool. Your haven. That's where I sleep during the day. And I think that's gonna be it for this little episode. I'm gonna name this 1. And yeah, I'm gonna be continuing this game, playing it throughout this week, along with other things I have to play. But yeah, I can't believe this game just turned 20. This is a game I have played a number of times during the years. It's a really good game. You'll see.